how to flex their muscles. And Brian is ready to take us into our next fight. Johnriel Casimero versus Moruti Mthalane.
All right, now we're going to take a closer look at the two boxers that are coming up. IBF World Championship, this the tail of the tape. The visitor being younger than the world champion, but he also, takes advantage in terms of height a little bit. But we'll see how that pans out in the ring, but it seems pretty close in terms of height and reach. Mthalane, obviously being older, is the more experienced boxer, but I can tell you now, Johnriel Casimero is a dangerous boxer.
Well, Nick Durant did say that he's no slouch. He's watched a few fights of his. And tonight here we'll see what he is likely to do as we take it to Brian Mulder for the last time.
All right, so this bout is another international affair. It's the IBF Flyweight bout, and it's scheduled for 12 rounds. So let's first bring the boxers into the ring before we do the formal introductions once again. Firstly, let's welcome the challenger all the way from the Philippines, Johnriel Casimero.
Well, the Philippines, that's a Filipino flag, Johnriel Casimero. Well, Filipino boxers are known as dangerous boxers, as they have a fight. They fight every week in the Philippines. As Casimero and his team make their way to the ring with the Filipino flag. Very proud nations, the Filipinos.
And of course, he needs no introduction because he is the champion, Moruti Mthalane.
So Moruti Mthalane really maturing like fine wine. There you go. We're looking forward to seeing what Moruti Mthalane has in store for South Africa tonight. The last fight was against Zolani Tete. Very tough 5 rounds indeed. Tell you one thing, this fight is not going to be easy.
Judges for you right now. Your judges hail from, first of all, from Canada, it's Alan Davis. From the USA, the lovely lady Valerie Dorset. And our very own South African Simon Klamjashi makes up the 3 judges. Your referee, definitely for this particular fight, is a man who hails from New Jersey. It's Earl Morton. Introducing the principals to you right now. He's fighting out of the red corner. He's wearing the light and blue trunks. He weighed in at 50.52 kilograms. He's had 15 fights. He's won 14 of them, 8 by knockouts, 1 loss. Let's make him feel nice, warm, and welcome in South Africa. He hails from the Philippines, Johnriel Casimero. His opponent, he is wearing the almighty red trunks. He weighed in at 50.76 kilograms. He's had 28 fights. 26 wins, 17 by knockout. He's lost 2. Please, let's make him feel like the man he is. He is Moruti, babyface Mthalane.
Got the same instructions. I expect you to be able to protect yourself and give me a good clean play. Touch gloves and good luck. Touch gloves, good luck.
Well, that's the voice of one Earl Morton. Earl Morton, a referee here tonight. Man who was removed from a fight between Bernard Hopkins and Kelly Pavlik because somebody had told the Pavlik corner that Earl Morton was a good friend of Bernard Hopkins, and the New Jersey State Athletic Commission removed him from refereeing that fight. But later, after investigation, they found him not guilty. And tonight, he's standing here between these two pugilists, young men, very short, both of them, fighting in the flyweight division. Johnriel Casimero from the Philippines, a youthful-looking one.
I'm glad they didn't find him guilty. He can't be guilty of being somebody's friend.
Well, they thought he was going to influence the fight in Bernard Hopkins' favor. Tell you something else about Earl Morton. He was also the advisor to the making of the film about Arturo Gatti and Mickey Ward, the Irish fighter, The Fighter. Well, Takalani will have to find this young man. He's all over the ring. Or rather, Moruti. Big punches there from Casimero. Moruti has that crouching style. He's going to be good fodder for Casimero. Moruti takes his time, try and weigh his man down. Very little changes to the referee. One judge added to the judges. Saz Kamlashe is a South African judge. The other judges, Alan Davis, is still here with us at ringside. Valerie Dorset.
Yeah, Moruti Mthalane is trying to close the gap at this point.
Yes, Mthalane now taking the fight to the Filipino, but the Filipino comes back with a big punch.
No, the Filipino does throw some mean punches.
One of the other things about the Filipino is his movements.
He's quite upright. I'm not necessarily comfortable with his coordination in terms of movement, but he throws hard punches, that's for sure.
To the body.
That is for sure. So Casimero obviously getting an opportunity to fight for a world championship. It couldn't be a slouch. He's here to show what he's made of.
No doubt, this man, Moruti, takes his time to weigh his man down.
Clash of heads there. Mthalane trying to establish his jab. And Casimero quite happy to counter as Mthalane comes in to engage.
Casimero only 14 fights to his name.
There you go, Moruti Mthalane. I did say that Moruti Mthalane cannot be flat-footed in this fight. He's gonna have to move. That's the end of round one.
I'm laughing at the responses.
Welcome back to ringside. I must say that first round, Casimero actually demonstrated why he is in this ring.
Yeah, stay over there. Right.
Well, round number 2 scheduled for 12, the IBF Flyweight title fight here at the Nasrec Arena. Coming to you live on SABC2, courtesy of SABC Sport and Bronco Sports Productions. Casimero, wild punch, good punch, has got a big uppercut, this young man. He's a moving target. A good overarm right from Casimero. Staying out of trouble for now. Announced his arrival in the first round with big punches, booming punches. Look at that. Swivels as he throws that punch. Well, Moruti Mthalane concentrating on the jab. Just throwing it out to keep his man at bay. Now he's throwing that right from the outside, as he cannot penetrate him on the inside.
Moruti happy to just lead with the right hand sometimes. He is such a mobile opponent, Johnriel Casimero.
Goes to the body, a big punch from Moruti to the body.
Moruti Mthalane's corner wants speed from him.
Uppercut once again from Johnriel Casimero. It's that uppercut he's been waiting for. Good combination from Mthalane. Well, the Filipino is not overawed.
Now the Filipino looking to drop an overarm right rather.
Good punch once again, shook the young man. Better exchanges from Moruti Mthalane in this round.
Moruti Mthalane, what a hardened flyweight champion he is. I mean, he's definitely built, with all that experience, he's built a lot of resistance. He's able to withstand whatever power punches other boxers can throw against him.
Let's take a little some of the action in that round.
Yeah, the action really, just as you can see, demonstrated by these pictures. Moruti Mthalane quite happy to step up the pace.
Some of Mthalane's supporters engaging in Indramu, a traditional Zulu dance, as they're trying to encourage the men to throw a lot more punches and harder punches and telling blows. Oh, big uppercuts from the young man from the Philippines.
Yeah, no, I mean...
He must not punch himself.
Max.
Referee Morton says, your punches, my friend. He's throwing booming punches, this young man. Hope he's not out. right to the body. Seems to have taken that punch.
Wow. Doesn't it look a little bit like a young Manny Pacquiao?
Pull your arm out.
Oh, big punch from Mthalane.
Yeah, I know. You can see both boxers definitely throwing some huge punches. There you go, Moruti Mthalane trying to close the distance, and what is done here very well is to establish the jab first, and then start to build on his attack from there.
Overarm right from the Filipino.
Very mobile, the Filipino, that's what I was thinking.
Yes, he's very mobile. And
look at this referee, when Mthalane goes downstairs and hits body punches, he doesn't get warned. That's because he can tell that those body punches are going to the body and not intended to go below the belt.
Yes, Mthalane. Another overarm right. Good to the jaw. Turned his head, but this young man is still here. He's going nowhere.
Very strong.
Mthalane has probably thrown some of his biggest punches in this round.
Wow. It's the battle of the same punches, both of them with looping overarm rights. It's incredible. And I mean, Mthalane missed twice with his overarm rights, and his opponent Casimero arrived twice with his. So at close quarters here, you can see Casimero quite keen to throw some uppercuts from the right hand, as well as some left hook. He likes to throw short punches from the outside, but he supports that with a lot of speed in terms of how he closes the distance.
Duran, pull his trunks up a little bit. I mean, they're clean shot, but pull them up a little bit. Huh?
Well, I couldn't pick up what the referee was trying to say in that corner, and I hope it's not something serious he's trying to tell the Mthalane corner. Well, Dixie, I don't know about you, this fight seems to be still a little bit even for now.
Yeah, no, the fight is still to be won.
No. Stay in your corner, let's go.
Definitely still to be won. Mthalane is quite happy to. One thing I must applaud Mthalane for is he can be flat-footed, but tonight you can see that he's quite mobile. I think they knew what kind of opponent to expect. The other thing is, if you look at his fight plan, he's quite happy to cut the ring instead of following Casimero around. And the other thing, the third thing would be the body punches that Mthalane is selecting, you know, have been pretty effective. I think that he'd be encouraged to go downstairs again just to see if Casimero does really take body punches.
Casimero very clever. He draws Mthalane in, and as he comes in, he jumps at him and throws very good punches. Look at that again. He's trying to make Mthalane come in. He's got lightning hand speed, this young man.
I'm just looking at the variety of punches that he throws as well.
All right, break it out.
And he throws them from awkward corners.
Yes, no, he definitely does. It's
awkward angles, rather.
Yes. Very awkward. He throws those punches that you think he shouldn't be able to throw it from that position, pretty much in the same way that, I mean, you probably did think that way when you were watching Naseem Hamed some years ago.
Mthalane with an uppercut there on the inside. It's a quick reaction that is needed from Casimero. And once again, Mthalane gets...
Can you see how Mthalane cuts the ring? And I mean, look at that now. He's cornered him. Very, very smart. I mean, if you look at the combination that Mthalane just threw there, he missed with the left hand on purpose just to make sure Casimero commits to a particular positioning, and then he arrives with the right hand.
Another combination, driving his man back, Mthalane. Mthalane beginning to get the upper hand in this fight. Come to the end of round 4. Welcome back to ringside here at the Nasrec Expo Center in Johannesburg. Let's have a look at some of the action.
There you go, Mthalane. It's a looking right hand, but finds the target. They have to start dominating this fight at the moment. You can see that whatever Mthalane can throw, Casimero is quite happy to throw it back.
Well, tonight a great deal of action in Johannesburg as Bafana playing Egypt at the Coca-Cola Park. There's another tournament elsewhere in town. And we are here at the Nasrec Arena. Well, cameraman nearly landed on his back there. His reactions were really surprising as Mthalane, as I said in the last round, is getting the upper hand in this fight. He has somewhat slowed down Casimero.
Wow.
Casimero has shown a few things here.
No, definitely. I mean, you look at how he doubles up on the left hand. And there he goes again. And the one thing that Mthalane is going to have to watch out for is that the points have got to stay home. The points have got to stay home, but it's a tough fight.
Geez, it's no easy fight. Just have a look at who are the opponents in this division.
Pull it out, pull it out, pull it out.
Mthalane, as I said, following his man and really cutting the corners. Well, could this be the end? Could this be the end? Yes, it is. Well, the young man couldn't take it anymore. There's just too much, too hard from Mthalane. Joyous celebration here from Mthalane. His brother, his elder brother, lifting up him high, rejoicing. And the young man from Lindelani in Durban. Well, I must say, this young man is not rated in the top 20 in the IBF, but really he showed that he can withstand those big punches, but in the end...
Definitely did. If you look at some of the action from the fight here, you can see that there was seemingly a clash of heads. Let's see if that was a punch. Can we look at that from another angle? Look at that. They meet, but it is a punch downstairs. Okay, it is a punch downstairs. The punch there was no head clash there. He's complaining about a head clash, but it was actually a left hand downstairs to the body.
Well, yeah, it's a great deal, and as we take you back to our ring announcer to give you the time and the decision, Brian Mulder.
Referee Earl Morton from New Jersey stops this fight 1 minute 51 in the 5th round for the winner, and still the IBF Flyweight Champion of the world, Moruti Babyface Mthalane.
Takes advantage in terms of height a little bit, but we'll see how that pans out in the ring. But it seems pretty close in terms of height and reach. Mthalane, obviously being older, is the more experienced boxer, but I can tell you now, Johnriel Casimero is a dangerous boxer.
Well, Nick Durant did say that he's no slouch. He's watched a few fights of his, and tonight here we'll see what he is likely to do as we take it to Brian Mulder for the last time.
All right, so this bout is another international affair. It's the IBF Flyweight.
As Casimero and his team make their way to the ring with the Filipino flag. Very proud nations, the Filipinos.
And of course, he needs no introduction because he is the champion, Moruti Mthalane.
So Moruti Mthalane really maturing like fine wine. There you go. We're looking forward to seeing what Moruti Mthalane has in store for South Africa tonight. The last fight was against Zolani Tete. Very tough 5 rounds indeed. Tell you one thing, this fight is not
bout, and it's scheduled for 12 rounds. So let's first bring the boxers into the ring before we do the formal introductions once again. Firstly, let's welcome the challenger all the way from the Philippines, Johnriel Casimero.
Well, the Philippines, that's a Filipino flag, Johnriel Casimero. Well, Filipino boxers are known as dangerous boxers. As they have a fight, they fight every week in the Philippines. How to flex their muscles, and Brian is ready to take us into our next fight. Johnriel Casimero versus Moruti Mthalane.
Hello?
all right. Now we're going to take a closer look at the 2 boxers that are coming up. IBF World Championship, this the tail of the tape. The visitor being younger than the world champion, but he also